Good morning, and welcome to the conclusionary video of my 30-day self-improvement challenge. I was supposed to do this last night, but I was too busy kickboxing and then being tired. So, yeah, this will be the last video that I post in this group. And yeah, this video is just to kind of sum it all up and kind of share what it's been and where, yeah. So, just a recap. My goal with this challenge was to break the instant gratification cycle that I had fallen into in my depression. I had, and I've always thought I had an addictive personality, but never fell hard into one vice. I was never good at just being a straight-up alcoholic or straight-up weed smoker. I couldn't chain smoke cigarettes, even though there are times when I had tried. So learning about dopamine addiction and its connection to instant gratification, and how distraction plays from as coping mechanisms for dealing with pain or dealing with like scenes that you're not really into. That's what this 30-day challenge came out of, was me learning about that and wanting to break that cycle. I didn't know how. I knew I wanted to go change my diet, I wanted to change my vices, I wanted to change my daily habits on a big scale, and I didn't know how to do it all at once like I had used to do in my past. So this 30-day challenge was designed to stop something and add something every day for 30 days to break it down, and to give myself accountability. I was filming every day and talking about what was going on for me. So yeah, I cut out bad habits, and I cut out vices every day for 30 days, and I replaced them with good habits, which balanced my body chemistry as I was coming off of certain things, forcing me to get up and try new things. So that really has helped with depression, and it has helped me become more active to my purpose and direction. And I have a really good step forward now because of this to living my higher self, or living up to what I want to be. So I think that I've come. I feel like it's only been a month, but I feel like I've come a long way. I'm not cured. I'm not cured, but I am progressing, and I feel like I've achieved a lot. My dopamine addiction, I say, is still there, but it's dormant right now. It's not. I seem to be in control of it, but I know that there's still lots of work to do. But right now I don't feel like it's controlling me. And the discipline and new habits that I want, that I've been adopting every day, I haven't had a chance to fully integrate all of them into my daily practice. So it's not a daily practice yet. This stuff hasn't been solidified in my agenda. So that actually is going to be my new challenge moving forward. I'm not starting a 30-day challenge thing yet. I'm not sure what I'm doing. But right now my goal is to synthesize everything that came out of this challenge and put it into a structured life code for myself. Some religions have life codes, some martial arts have life codes, some recipes for success or wealth building have codes of conduct for a person. So I'm going to take all that I've cut out and all that I've added in, and I'm going to formulate some kind of a life code for me, which basically will be principles to live by, habits to do on a daily schedule, and to have it agendaed and structured into my life. But I know that I want that code to focus on discipline, on health, on wealth accumulation, on having intention, strong intention, being very creative, self-care, and self-expression, career, and having deeper relationships. Those are the bigger things that I want my life moving forward from this to be about. And those things came out of from me looking at what I've added in and what they all seem to be guided towards. Letting go of addiction. Yeah, sure, the 10 Commandments. Something like that. I haven't figured out exactly what it'll all be, but I know that moving forward, I definitely am sticking. Here's some things I'll let you know I'm sticking with. I'm pretty much sticking with the no vices, the tobacco, alcohol, pot, coffee, letting all that go. I'm going to continue practicing not doing Facebook and Netflix and YouTube, except for Netflix is gone, and watching movies and entertainment is gone. Facebook, I'm going to I have some goals with Facebook. I want to re-edit my page, get rid of a bunch of stuff, update it, and then basically use it only to put out videos that will probably do in the future. And YouTube only for researching things that I am actually currently trying to do. No more conspiracy theory research, no more politics and religion, interesting stuff. That's all distraction. When it comes to porn, masturbation, and relationships, I'm feeling really good with the practicing the semen retention of the Chinese medicine practice, and I've got some good books on that. Having friendships with women is something that I'll continue to do, but I'm not going to put them above or below my relationships to my guy friends and stuff. I'm just going to be focusing on looking after myself right now, and I recognize that I can't I can't go into relationship mode with anyone. So and that feels good, because I know that I want to be better for who does come into my life in the future. So that feels really good. I'm going to stick with that. My diet, I am happy to be a raw, GMO-free, organic, vegan right now. I'm going to stay off the sugar, stay off the coffee, stay off processed foods. It's going to be basically a vegan, heavy protein diet with some supplementation, but that feels good for me. I'm going to stay on right now I'm doing a 6-week kickboxing challenge, which is really hard, but that comes with a dietary plan. I'm going to stick with that plan. We'll get used to it. No wheat, no soy, cutting those things out. So yeah, and then replacing it with a daily routine. I'm going to get that daily routine right down and right fixed. Having a weekly agenda that I fill up with things. Self-care, I'm going to be taking care of my teeth like I have been. I've been brushing my teeth and flossing them every day, twice a day. Well, not flossing twice a day, but just doing these self-care things. Keeping my room clean, all these basic things, making time and space for creativity. I've got some really nice creative goals. I'm not just going to, again, and you can use, like, playing guitar and singing can be a distraction in and of itself. Or you just on the whim playing karaoke to yourself? No, I've got some creative goals. So every time that I sing, every time that I dance, I am thinking about how I can make that into a performance or an album or something like that. So I've got some really interesting ideas moving down the line, moving forward. Giving up the processed stuff, going back to food, sorry, I'm going to get my stuff in gear for spices and hot sauces and things like that. Financial record keeping, so there's just a big chunk of self-management that's going to come in. And like I say, that's going to be my goal in the next couple of days, is synthesizing and rendering all of this down into like a 10 Commandments or a manual for my next little while of living. And just so you guys know, I do plan on opening this Facebook group up to the public to be able to share it with others. So if there's any comments or videos that you've made or put up that you might not feel comfortable being shown outside of this group, then put the settings on, or to remove the videos or remove the comments if you want. I'll wait a day before I do that. But I do want this to go out to the public, again, to hold me even more accountable, and also maybe more people who see it, they'll be able to give me more guidance and more tips. So that's happening, and I just want to give a really big thank you out there to everyone who's watched, who's supported, who's made comments, who's talked to me on the phone outside of this. This was I felt like I was really respected. No one pooped on me, and that was really nice. I really appreciate all the feedback, love, and support. And if this challenge has helped you in any way, I'm happy to know that. And I think this is something that we can all keep doing. I'm now strongly convinced that we have a choice to just consume everything the system is throwing at us to keep us distracted and passive, or we can use these tools for good, for our own good, and for developing deeper relationships and community. So me getting vulnerable and doing this challenge in this format has really worked for me, and it might work for you. But if you don't want to do it that way, that's fine. But I just hope that you can see that there are examples out there of things that you can concretely do to change your life. This was a list that I created for myself based on what I felt I needed when I was in my moments of like, I want to change, and I had that conviction. When you get to that point where you have a conviction to change your life, you will know what list you need to do, what things you need to cut out, and what you need to add to your life. And it'll take practice. I have this whole new diet thing, and I have to look at the sheet, and I have to, like, I'm not in the habit yet. I have to form that habit. But once that habit is formed, living healthy becomes synonymous with living. So, in conclusion, I thought this was totally worth it. I really feel like I've got a really good step forward in changing my life around. It's just the first step, though. I know there's a lot of work, but I feel like if I'm going on a journey, I've got a backpack full of good things right now, and I've dropped a lot of baggage behind me. So I think it's a success. Oh, one thing, I am not going to continue not speeding. I am going to go back to speeding. It was hard, but it was also dumb. To me, I just don't agree with speed limits, and I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but like, I'm not going to be racing around on the roads, but I'm definitely not going to restrict myself that way. That's the only one on the list that I am happy to let go of. Swearing, I still can't quite get down, but I am going to continue to try and not swear, and I'd like to get to the point where I never swear again. So, thanks very much. If there's anything accountability you want to hold me to, or any questions you have, continue to feel free to use this page if you want to do your own things. If you want to start your own 30-day challenge on here, you could just start that and take the page over if you want. I'll add you as an admin. Your choice. So, thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I'm not going to post a video today or tomorrow or anytime in this week maybe, but I will let you guys know on this group and on my own Facebook page whatever thing I am doing next that might involve Facebook or videos. So thanks very much. I have to get to work, so have a great day. Thanks for watching. Peace and love, y'all.